keeping your arms, legs, and feet inside the cars at all times. Eating and drinking is not permitted, but water from an enclosed water bottle is just fine. Thank you.
But they have to tell the new people that might have gotten on. So now you gotta turn around when he blows his whistle. There we go. Wave to the lady. Bye. See you next time.
We'll say goodbye to our staff here, Lou, Ginger, and also Jim, lead conductor. We are now heading over to the Firestone Station. On the way, we are moving through Railroad Junction. The orange building that you see there is Smith Street Station Depot. It was built in 1858, and Henry Ford had it brought here, this particular depot, because it had a young Thomas Edison connection. Depots like this were placed all over the country because steam locomotives, as they began to move through the country, people needed places to enter onto the train. It wasn't just a place for people to get access to the train, it also served a place for them to collect their mail. Also had a community hall where people could gather and gossip and learn the latest news that was going around their community or the country. And just up ahead is the Detroit, Toledo, Milwaukee Roundhouse. It was built in the year 2000, but it was made to look like one that was built in 1884 in Marshall, Michigan. Once again, with the advent of the steam locomotive, roundhouses like this started to crop up, and they were much needed. It's like a gas station for locomotives. They needed a place to be serviced or have maintenance taken care of by highly experienced crew. We have one because we have 3 steam locomotives that we use here at Greenfield Village. It happens to be one of the only functional roundhouses in the Midwest. Now we come into Liberty Craftworks district. Here you can see glass blowing, pottery making, weaving, and a tin shop. Our artisans here are using the same skills that the workers did back in the 1880s. A must-see as you come into the different places. We also have the Ranger grist mill, we have a sawmill, and the Gunsoli carding mill here at the Liberty Craftworks district. Our 7th district happens to be the Working Farms district. Here when you step into the area, you'll see workers doing the same chores that they did back in the 1880s. The farmhouse you see there is the Harvey Firestone Farmhouse. Do take a look at our workers using a horse and plow, just like they did back in the day. They'll be more than happy to give you more information about work that was done back in the 1880s. We are now coming into the Firestone Farm Station. Please remain seated. The engineer will set a brake and give us the sound of a single whistle, letting us know that it is safe to come off the train. You'll be exiting off to your right side here.
Oh, look.
I highly recommend, if you are thinking about where to go next, a visit to the Firestone Farm. Peek inside in the barn and see what kind of animals we have there.
What's the matter? Line of the track?
Yeah,
Yep, put on your backpack.
it's okay, Alan.
It is now safe to come off the train.